Hey y'all, it's your girl Dr. Nina and I hope you're doing well. Now in my past, I was booked and busy, but I was also overbooked and inflexible. Click like if you can relate. I had to learn the grand art of having dedicated time, more specifically to get my life in order, but also my calendar. Sundays really work for me because it's when I used to panic about all things Monday, but not anymore. I try to plan out my weeks realistically to try and make sure everything fits. So no Sunday night legit panic attacks that turn into Monday morning blues. And y'all are often asking me, how do you fit in all the things that you have to do? As you know, a lot of the work that I do and a lot of the things I dedicate my life to. So today we're going to talk my weekly reset routine and how it might be used in order to build a successful and effective weekly routine that works for you. And I want to hear from you. Let me know some of the things that you're using in order to keep your weeks very smooth. And as always, you can find all items that I mentioned down below in the description box, and I've tried to put them all together in my Amazon shop for you. Don't forget to join my free text community to keep up with what's going on and also my free master classes. And y'all go ahead and do me a favor. Click like. It gets me in your algorithm and keeps me there. Look, YouTube ain't playing no games. They doing some stuff, okay? And I want you to be able to catch up on all this goodness. Now let's get into this video. One of the biggest things that has helped me is making sure that I get the stuff out of my head and onto the paper or on my computer. I really do have a whole heck of a lot of anxiety, so writing things down usually instantly gives me a little bit of relief. This includes any to-dos, appointments, meetings, administrative tasks, family, chores, school, work, fun things, everything. So to envision a general example of my list, it might go something like this. Check my schedule daily and in the morning so that I might mentally prepare for any upcoming meetings or things that are important. Check for doctor's appointments and other meetings. Get that laundry together nearly daily. Plan my workouts or any meetings with my trainer. 1 to 2 hours of mentorship client work daily. 1 hour of content and content planning. 2 to 3 hours of planned university work. Planning my meals, at least the most difficult, more specifically for like lunch and dinner. Feed Bella daily. Check to see if anything going on with my family or friends requires that I buy a gift. My wedding planning checklist. Checking in with the fiance bae about weekly dates and things that we have scheduled. More important than any of this is my spiritual health and time with God. This is just a snippet, but some things have to happen multiple times a week. So the list can't be exact. So I like to break the task down daily to fit exactly what I'm working on. For example, with university work, that might be grading papers, checking client records, updating students, and even teaching. After writing down even the small stuff, I'm able to schedule out my tasks and make them make sense. So right now I'm working on creating my own to-do book, but for now I absolutely love the one that I've shared with you before over in my Amazon store. You'll want to choose to write your tasks down, either keeping them digitally or writing them down in a calendar. Ultimately, everything I do is written down and kept electronically. And I take that general list of things that I mentioned that must be broken down, and I put it in steps to make it happen. I fill in the blanks with appointments and meetings, and it makes it easy to block off time so I know when I'm available and unavailable. And I even schedule in time for short travel when it's needed. I love using the app Calendly, and I love it because I'm able to schedule time with my students, my fellow colleagues, as well as mentees in my mentorship membership. And this instantly blocks off time in my calendar, so it makes it hard to double book myself. And I certainly don't make any times available that I know I don't want interruptions, like time with family, writing time, or resting time. I write down what's needed to be done as well as what's been completed. Let's say you wanted to remind yourself to pay all bills for the month. I might put something like pay all bills by the 1st. Then I'll break that down. Pay house note or rent, water, internet, gas, electric, and insurance. So now instead of just paying bills, you know the rundown. Then you follow by checking those things off. This is where I can feel like I did something. Boop. Green equals complete, red equals not complete, and carry over to the next list. I stop with the in-between. Either it's done or it's not. And once that's done, I can plan how I'll approach any other specifics. From here, I have to get my fuel together, and by fuel, I mean food. I don't know about y'all, but what I eat can kill or boost my daily energy and even my mood. So that I check myself before I wreck myself, I plan my meals. And this is besides having things handy in the house or even grocery shopping. Planning for what I eat is what truly works. And each meal deserves scheduling. Willpower ain't always on my list. So having better choices around takes out all the guessing. But I don't like eating air or nasty stuff. I need things that I enjoy, like healthy proteins, veggies, and carbohydrates that are complex. For example, a protein shake in the day, turkey or veggie wraps for lunch, or fish or lean chicken for dinner does the trick. Add veggies on the side and small snacks in between and you winning. And none of it has to be super expensive. And once I built the habit of being aware of food choices, I was able to reach my body goals. And just do whatever it takes to make things easy. And that's why I love HelloFresh, and cooking their meals gives me weekly motivation. And they're the sponsor for today's video. This fall, I've gotten to choose from an ever-growing rotation of wonderful recipes. They have hearty soups, chilies, and in-season fall produce to take advantage of the season's fresh flavors. The food overall is very good, easy to make, saves me time, and is sustainable. And you can save over 30% on HelloFresh over going grocery shopping. And they offer so many recipes each week to break me out of my recipe rut. The meals are no fuss and easy. And when I'm just not feeling doing the most, this means less prep and less cleanup. They have options like low calorie, carb smart, vegetarian, and pescatarian meals every week. And I save time with the meals, ranging from 20 to 30 minutes with their quick and easy options. And I can change my delivery days, preferences, and skip a week when I need to. So go to HelloFresh.com/Dr. Nina 14 and use code Dr. Nina 14 for up to 14 free meals and 3 free gifts. Again, go to HelloFresh.com/Dr. Nina 14 and use code Dr. Nina 14 for up to 14 free meals and 3 free gifts. Another technique for that reset is adding in larger and smaller chunks of time. For most people, that includes work and school. That's considered non-negotiable time on your calendar or electronic scheduler. You should also include things that are projects for you. For me right now, that's wedding planning. I also make sure that I include my weekends. And by this time, I end up with the even smaller things that need to be attended to. This includes chores, gift buying, or even just making sure that I make the quick calls that I need to. If I have a task that'll only take me a couple of minutes, like booking car service, then I just add that to the bottom of a to-do list for a given day. And these include little tasks that I can throw in throughout the day in my little spans of free time. And they don't always need to be scheduled. Organizing my home and my tasks also makes for a much better experience. I have to create a setup and an ambiance. I try to think of those very small things in the home that could help my mornings and evenings run smoother. When working out in the morning, I make sure that the night before my clothes are set out and ready, and even work clothes and things that I plan to wear later on in the day. I like to clean the kitchen and do all the dishes because nobody likes waking up to a dirty kitchen. It might be a good idea if you're in charge of the garbage to make sure that you get rid of the garbage before waking up the next day as well. I clean and purge my digital space early in the morning, either from my phone or from my computer. Creating a spot for peace also builds more clarity and keeps you more calm. And not everybody wants to do a whole Sunday reset, so you can also rotate different things that you do on various different days throughout the week to help your week not seem so daunting. You might want to throw in a screenless day for one day of the week, meaning that you stay away from your phone for a day. Do a little spa facial at home. Work out, meditate, go for a walk. Do your hair, go grocery shopping, meal planning, clean the house, do some yoga if you want. And y'all, it's no secret that I'm no superwoman. So other small things add to me getting most things done. Notice I never say all things. It's very unrealistic for me to think that everything can get done and effectively. So 2 main things have to happen: prioritizing and delegating. Maybe your partner, roommate, or someone else can help you with doing the small things on your list, like booking car service. And if it can't get done, I don't freak out. I just determine what could be done the following week. Prioritizing is hard, but it's an important part of time management. Y'all, I can be a damsel in distress, especially when it adds to getting help when I need it. If you don't determine what's most important for you to get done, you end up burnt out, mad, and disgusted with everything and everyone. So I like to rate tasks on my list that seem to be equally important. So for example, let's say there's 4 main things: get car washed, schedule a doctor's appointment, complete a school paper, and read a book from my book club. On a scale of 1 to 10, I can most likely rank getting a car wash a 3. That can happen at any time. Scheduling a doctor's appointment a 10 because my health is involved. Completing a school paper that might determine my future livelihood or getting out of school, a 10. And reading a book for a book club, a 5. It might be important to my social life and other things that I have going, but it's not as important as a doctor's appointment. Order and execute so you can complete what's most important first and work your way down. So I hope today's video has been super beneficial. I know it's not always easy to get together a weekly reset routine, but it's also necessary. You don't have to do everything all at once. You can spread it out as needed, but it also helps you to feel more refreshed, more alive, and more ready to conquer the things that you have to. Make sure that you comment, share this video with someone who can use it, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Beautiful brown baby doll. Peace. Check the links in the description for my free new Dr. Nina's Mentorship Facebook group, which is a group of like-minded individuals looking to progress, grow, and support one another along the way. The Now That's Life podcast is about to go into season 2, so I suggest you go ahead and subscribe to the podcast on all your major podcasting platforms. All descriptions and links for that and my free supernatural video course are found below. Thanks so much for all the love and support over on my new website. If you haven't already, go ahead and check it out and join me for new ways to interact with me, giveaways and prizes, weekly emails, as well as my free 8-day supernatural video course, which is free when you sign up.